Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu. I'm bringing you guys the final series of the Sunday Evening Cup series. That is right, this is the last round. This is the grand finals. This will be a best of 3. These teams will be duking it out, and I'm extremely excited to see how the other team, the Dire team, decide to actually do this stuff, because we've seen some pretty aggressive play. We've seen some pretty awesome things coming out from them so far, and hopefully this will be an awesome match as well. I am your host, like I said, CulBlu, and actually I was this close to having a co-caster who's apparently a co-caster for Beyond the Summit, but I had to turn him down as an admin, and it was very painful. In my to me it felt painful. It was like, oh crap, this, like, the guy had 38 views from just starting up his Twitch channel, and I was like, oh man, crap, that could have been a lot of views for the SECS. But long story short, he couldn't delay. He couldn't put a 2-minute delay, so sadly, I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it fly because I didn't know if they were cheating or anything. Because I mean, if you have 38 people viewing your Twitch channel, as soon as you start up the stream, then it's a high chance that maybe a few of them might, you know, talk back to the other team that knew him, because he was suggested by one of the players in the game, and we don't want any cheaters here. We don't want any spoilers, or we don't want any unfair advantages. And just to avert the whole entire situation, I had to turn him down. So there's my whole entire long list of why we don't have a streamer this week. And I'll end it at that. So we are jumping into this game. Like I said, it's the finals. This will be team, Incapable stand-ins versus Bohnana, or Bohnana. Hold on.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
really don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna keep saying Bohnana. Bohnana North America, and Bohnana North America did make it to the finals, I think, once. I'm not too sure if they actually won the finals, but they made it to the finals this week, so it doesn't really matter, does it? This will be like I said, best of 3. These guys are going to be going toe-to-toe. So let me go ahead and call it the bans and picks, or talk about the bans and picks. So we see a ban on Batriders, Bane, and Wisp on the side of Incapable stand-ins. And as far as Bohnana North America goes, they banned a Tree and Protector, Nyx Assassin, Lifestealer. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen a Tree and Protector played. I don't think we've seen him banned as much. Maybe he was banned every single time I wasn't paying attention, but he does give you some crazy early game presence. Moving over to the rest of the stuff that we see around the map. As far as the rest of the picks go, we see a pickup on Shadow Demon, Silencer, and Dazzle. We might see a Clockwork follow-up on the side of Incapable stand-ins. I have seen that a few times before. Basically, Silencer can pop his ulti when Clockwork rappels in, and then have some big stun to follow up like a Tide Hunter after the Silencer runs out. You can set up some pretty sick things like that if you do decide to go for that. But Dazzle in his own right, or Dazzle can actually solo. I did watch a game. I couldn't cast the last game, which was the semifinals, because we had a friend of the family coming over, and I had to listen out for the doorbell.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
yeah, she's here right now. She's hanging out with the family, but I'm up here recording my Dota cast because I'm committed to both things, family and Dota as well. But yes, Dazzle did do extremely well as far as the solo lane. He did really well versus a Darkseer, surprisingly. He threw out the stun on top of Darkseer, like the poison touch, and he pretty much just made Darkseer's life a living heck. Even if Dazzle dove, Dazzle just threw a shallow grave on top of himself, healed himself, got a little bit of damage with Darkseer, and Darkseer went down. So there's a few cute things that they did with the Dazzle. As far as the picks up on the side of the Bohnana North America, we have a Darkseer, Alchemist, and a Vengeful Spirit pickup. Alchemist, he can get out of control, of course he can get out of control because he gets free farm. He can pretty much hit those bigger items a lot faster than other carriers would typically do, mainly because he gets that free gold from that Griebel's Greed. Moving on to Darkseer. Darkseer is solid solo. Vengeful Spirit, she's also a solid support. I've played a few games of Vengeful Spirit, and I do have a better perspective of how to play a Vengeful Spirit. Just know that I'm bad at playing a Vengeful Spirit, but I still can ridicule people, because I've seen pros play it, and they play it very well, unlike me, who plays it very terribly. Moving on to the other pick, we see a Bohnana pickup on the side of Incapable stand-ins, and as far as Jakiro goes, on the side of Bohnana North America, he's going to be the other support to follow up. So we're going to have a tri-lane down bottom, presumably a tri-lane down bottom, Vengeful Spirit, Jakiro, and Alchemist, and a Darkseer on the suicide lane, and they need a mid now. And there's actually a ban out by Incapable stand-ins on that Queen of Pain. It's actually pretty preemptive ban saying, hey, you need a mid, so we're going to go ahead and ban out the mid that will give us the most trouble, which is the Queen of Pain. Because Queen of Pain, I think her Shadow Strike gets it's not the damage that it does, it's just the slow that it does. I think it gets up to 60%, which is quite a bit when you're trying to run away. It's really a lot when you're trying to run away. I mean, of course it's a lot. It's a slow by 60%. There you go. Let me hide that for a few seconds so you guys can see that. Alright, enough hiding. And another thing I was going to do was bring up the brackets, but my computer decided to blue screen to death on me while I was away, so I didn't know what was going on, but it definitely did happen. And I lost all my tabs, lost all my chats and stuff. I was like, oh, computer, why you don't work properly? That's what I had to say. So I'm going to bring up the brackets so you guys actually see that, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to know, hey, what the heck is going on with the brackets, and I will bring that up for you shortly. Did I hear a ban? Was that Puck? Was that a Puck ban? No, that was a Timbersaw. Whoa, a Timbersaw ban. Holy crap. Not too sure what's up with that, but yeah, Timbersaw ban. Okay, apparently Timbersaw OP, Timbersaw broken, please nerf. He was ban worthy in this game, and typically you see Timbersaw either ignored or never picked up. I mean, usually both. I mean, they mean the same thing, but they mean the same thing in the sense that if he's ignored, then he's not banned or picked, and he's not picked up as in he's not picked. Anyway, as far as the brackets go, we are right here. This is the whole entire bracket. Spoiler alert, if you guys did start with this video, I'm so sorry, but this is entire brackets. I must show because I must get used to showing the brackets in the middle of the cast. We started way down here. We had Incapable standins. They were new this week, and they actually were able to win every single match, and they made it all the way to the finals. Bohnana, North America, I think they were, yeah, they got a bye in the first round. Well, I mean, everybody got a bye first round except for the new people. And they were able to win all their matches up to 3 here. And actually, Incapable standins have been showing me some quite impressive plays. They showed me the awesome Razor that they did. Pretty much a Razor Bane mid shut down an OD. And it was quite awesome to see, I must say that much. Like, gave me some hints for pubs whenever I play them. But anyway, that's enough for the brackets. Let's go and look back into everything we see right here. So as far as what Incapable stand-ins have, as far as what they want to go for, they probably want to go for a mid. They could run a Bohnana mid. They could run a Silencer. Actually, no, Silencer probably going to run mid. No, I take it back. They could run a Silencer mid, but more likely Dazzle's going to be running. Actually, no, hold on, I take it back, because Dazzle did run this. Ran the safe lane solo last match that they played in, and they had an Invoker mid.
Spirit Breaker.
I'm actually going to go for a Spirit Breaker. Okay, so they're going to be going for a Shadow Demon. It's really hard to tell what they're going to be going for, because they had a support Bohnana last time, or they had a Bohnana in the offensive tri lane, and they had Dazzle being, like I said, solo. So I really don't know what Incapable stand-ins are going to be going for. They can be going for anything. The most logical thing they could go for would be a support Shadow Demon, support Dazzle, carry Bohnana, carry Spirit Breaker, carry Bohnana, whichever one you want to do. Have either Spirit Breaker or Bohnana in the suicide lane, and Silencer will be mid versus whoever and whatever they decide to put against them. But it's really a toss up. I don't know. Like the fact that they can run a mid Dazzle for all I know. They can run a suicide Dazzle if they want. Or they could do what they did last time and have Dazzle in the safe lane. And have a tri lane with the Bohnana Spirit Breaker and Shadow Demon in the offensive tri lane. And then have Silencer run mid. Maybe that's what they're going to be going for. I don't really know. But we got a Puck pickup on the side of Bohnana North America as our last pickup. And we will be seeing very shortly what they decide to go for. And we now wait for these guys to actually go for their starting items. I'm going to bring up last hits to the 9 so you guys see that. And as far as introductions go, starting off on the side of Incapable stand-ins, we see Dark Falco on that Dazzle. Excuse me, moving over to the Bohnana, we see Barney on him. On this Shadow Demon, we see WTF. Hold on, WTF ban a name again. Oh, okay, I see. Either that says what's WTF ban a name, or wait, no, ban a name Ajik, or it could say ban in magic. I don't know, it could say a whole bunch of things, but I just call him WTF. Because, I mean, WTF, how do you pronounce that name, really? Moving over to Silencer, we see Fun on that Silencer. I think I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out that name. On that Shadow Demon. And on this Spirit Breaker, who did play the awesome Razor mid, who did play the awesome Invoker mid last time, which you guys didn't see that cast, but they did play an awesome Invoker mid. Now we see MSS on that Spirit Breaker. And moving over to the side of Bohnana North America, we see Jan on that Darkseer. Moving over to this Puck, we see Estique E-Boy on that Puck. Down bottom, we see Dezen on that Jakiro, Aya on that Vincel Spirit, and last but not least, we see Bohnana. Wow, okay, Bohnana himself Bohnana himself. And meanwhile, we got a engagement happen inside the jungle. We got a disruption used by Shadow Demon on top of that. Vince Smith throws out the stun on top of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon will be able to will not be able to make it alive. First blood does go to the Vince Spirit. Everybody's losing their mana. Shadow Demon, not Shadow Demon. Silencer forced to get an early point inside of his Curse of Silence just to drain the mana. But it won't be enough. There will be another Ice Path coming in a few seconds. Jakira, will he be able to land is a big question. They're not going to go for it. Haste Rune up on Fun. On that Silencer, he will be able to make sure these guys do shoot away. But the first blood does already get dropped. It was about 10 seconds into the game. Probably not even that. And actually I got quite a bit of lag. What's going on? Do I have too many tabs open? I think that needs to go away. And that needs to go away. Sorry guys, a few issues over here on my part. There we go. Not as lag as I was before. A little bit better. Either way, it doesn't matter. You guys are probably seeing like 10 frames per second, which is not that bad. Not as bad as I want to make it out. Meanwhile, we see a Gage have around the corner. We got Jakiro getting stuck inside of that Shadow Demon disruption. He can't run anywhere. His illusions are chasing him, or sorry, keeping him stuck, and he shall be going down one way or another. Fun, able to pick up the kill. No, Bohnana able to pick up the kill on top of that. So 1 kill for both sides. 1 kill going down for both sides. Shadow Demon just show you guys how to body block with illusions like a boss. Meanwhile, Spearburger got pulled some region actually. He's up top. He got pulled region by the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon probably wishes he had that earlier on, but it didn't matter. He was getting exploded. He was going to be going down anyway. Darkseer and Shadow Demon or Spearbreaker will be going toe to toe. Spearbreaker already 1 point inside his charge, 1 point inside his bash. Very typical build to see. Basically, you want to max your greater bash as fast as you possibly can because your charge does get more points off of that. Typically, it's just max your charge, max your bash, and then pretty much go around the map and kill everything. You almost never get your greater or your speed, your movement speed until later. As far as the lane matchups go, because I totally did forget to call all this out, we see a Puck versus a Dazzle mid, and Dazzle might actually be going down. No, Dazzle heals himself. Puck getting a little bit overzealous. Will she be going for it is a big question. She's actually still taking damage from that poison, and Dazzle will be able to finish off. No, the auto attack is dodged. He does have another poison touch in another 2 seconds. Will he be able to make up heal in time is a big question. Puck is trying to eat a tree. There's a poison touch on top of her. Dazzle finishes her off and seals the deal. And there goes Dark Falcon. Or sorry, there goes E-Boy, or Ebby. Ebo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Puck. There goes Puck. Dark Falco, I didn't pick up on that. Meanwhile, moving up top, these guys are still going toe to toe. Like I said, it's Darkseer versus the Spearbreaker. Pretty nice little even matchup. Spearbreaker can't outrun the Darkseer though, because I think Spearbreaker is the only person who can move faster than the max move speed of 255. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got WTF coming in right on top of that Vince Spirit. Vince Spirit does get caught inside of disruption, eating a little bit of damage from her illusions. And do they get the aura? Yes, they do get the aura. Oh my gosh, that would be pretty cool. Do some pretty cute things with that. Increase the damage of everybody. Meanwhile, Dark Falco coming around the corner. Jan might be a little bit trouble. He throws out his Surge, and Spearbreaker run as fast as daylight. He will be able to kill him, and there's a dead Jan. MSS able to pick him on top of that. Like I said before, Spearbreaker can outrun a Darkseer, even at level 1 charge. Level 1 charge puts him at 600 movement speed versus Darkseer's 522 movement speed, which means that he'll slowly but surely gain up on Darkseer, especially considering the fact that charge lasts for until the end of time, until Spearbreaker actually hits you. And Surge, it runs out eventually. So Darkseer has gone down one way or another. Dazzle was just there as a convenience, just to make sure they got the kill. Meanwhile, Dazzle's doing really nice things versus this Puck mid. Puck will be getting stunned on the high ground. She's actually going to still be taking damage. Dazzle will be able to finish off. Yes, she should be able to finish off. That poison should still tick her down. And she does go down right after the phase shift. Dazzle's taking a lot of damage. He'll be able to back away. And this aggressive Dazzle, I really like this play that I'm seeing right here. Meanwhile, Bohnana arrow, boom! Oh my god, talk about target. She hit that thing she hit that nail right in the head. Alchemist trying to deny himself, but it wasn't fast enough. Bohnana picking up the kill. Shadow Demon Sentry Ward down here just to make sure they de-ward, just to make sure they see everybody who comes around the corner. No invis people here, bro.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's pretty much it. Radiant's middle tower is under attack, as you guys can hear it. Sadly enough, Dark Falco, he is still there. He's still farming up. That's just a few tower scraps. Or, not tower scraps, tower scratches.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Alchemist throws the stun on top of that Silencer. This will be a support Silencer. Silencer getting stunned. Perma stun after stun 1, stun 2, stun 3. Bohnana, once you get on an arrow. She would not be throwing an arrow just yet. Silencer does go down, but these guys do run out of mana. They are cursed. Bohnana gets the kill on top of Vince Spirit. Barney just going toe-to-toe with Desmond. Desmond, will he be able to get the kill? We got Dark Falco coming from the middle, throwing out the heal, saving the life of WTF, and there's an ulti coming up from Dazzle. Alchemist really wants his kill. He will be throwing out the stun, but oh my gosh, beautiful Shallow Grave. Dark Falco just showing up from the middle of nowhere. Showing up from the middle of nowhere, helping his team get those kills, and just baiting the fight out as much as he possibly can. That's Dazzle ulti. Never underestimate Dazzle ulti. Over time, it makes you that much tougher. It gives you, 1 armor per second for 12 seconds. which early on is crazy good. Remember, guys, for every 1 point of armor that you have, you effectively increase your damage. You effectively decrease the damage that you take from physical attacks by 6 whole entire percent. So 12. Okay, let's take a best case scenario. No, let's just do 10. That's an easy number. For 10, after 10 seconds, Dazzle's ulti gives you 10 armor, which translates into what? It was at 60% reduction in damage from towers, from auto attacks. So anyway, Dazzle in a little bit of trouble. He has a shallow grave up, so these guys do need to be very careful. Actually, no, shallow grave's on cooldown. We got a puck being charged by Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker coming in, gets a stun on top of Vision Spirit. He goes for Vision Spirit instead. Throws out the ulti. Dazzle throws that heal. Spirit Breaker picks up the kill. MSS feeling pretty happy about that. Dark Falco, awesome backup. Saying thank you for the awesome backup. Aya feeling pretty sad. Puck was the one getting charged before, but she did heal up with that bottle. Meanwhile, phase boots are up on top of Bohnana. Bohnana down bottom on that Alchemist. He hasn't really been getting much room to do anything. 2 points inside of his Greevil's Greave, 1 point inside of his stun, and he oh man, it's gonna be really tough for him to actually do anything. He's really trying to cut down all the trees around the corner because he knows that people will. He wants to have the most notification possible to see if a Bohnana arrow is coming through. But actually, well, hold on, Radiant's Courier does go down. Speed Breaker looks like he picked that off. Yep, there goes the dead Courier. Here lies the Courier. Killing this is punishable by death. Anyway, Darkseid's being as big of a nuisance as possible. Speed Breaker might have to charge out, but he won't be able to make it out. No, he gets hit with a few things. He's going to turn around, try to get the charge, but no. Darkseid able to whittle him down. Level 3 Iron Shell does hurt, guys, and Speed Breaker has no regen. Actually, no, he had Tranquil Boots, but his Tranquil Boots were broken. He couldn't do it anyway. He couldn't use his boots anyway because Darkseid would have canceled it off of him. Meanwhile, we got a rotation coming in down bottom from the dive. We got Fun and WTF coming around the backside. They're probably going to be aiming for Dezen, or maybe they'll go for a kill on top of Bohnana, but they need to be very careful with that. Fun throws out the Curse of Silence on top of everybody. Disruption used by Shadow Demon around the backside. Aya gets hit with a beautiful arrow coming from Ryan. She's really good at timing those. Barney doing a really good job timing those. And there goes Aya once again going down. Not really having the best of times as a support. Now there's an observer ward by the Dire in the jungle, so that's how they didn't know about that. That's one big thing to point out. And as far as everything else goes, do I know? Ah, crap! I never have an open mic turned on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, we seen the gauge have him around the bottom. We got Jakiro throwing the ice path, catching off Fun. Fun might be in a little trouble. Disruption, beautiful disruption coming up from WTF. He will be able to save his ally's life. And these guys do scatter around the corner. Beautiful arrow from Bohnana. Holy crap! There's a Soul Catcher used on top of Alchemist. Alchemist only one cut off. Speed Breaker charging around the corner. He gets a kill on top of that Alchemist, and Jakiro's caught in the corner. He'll be going down. No way for him to make it out alive. Dark Falco was able to rotate as well. Pings all around. These guys saying, hey, there's a ward in that jungle. There's got to be one. Or maybe, yeah, this is looking for a Shadow Demon. And Shadow Demon, will he be able to make it alive? He will be able to make it alive. He needs to break that tether before there. He breaks the tether. Speed Breaker ulti on top of Aya. Aya, will you be going down? Is a big question. Looks like she will be going down. Oh, man, I think WTF showed himself. No, these guys are playing doing a really good job body blocking and trying to make sure they don't find him. Now, here we go. Bohnana does finally go down. No, so WTF does finally go down. Bohnana able to finish him off. Meanwhile, Dazzle ulti is used. Dark Falcon wants to go toe to toe. He wants to have a man fight. Darkseid gets stunned. He might be a little bit choked, but he can surge up if he really needs to. There goes the acid spray coming up from Alchemist, able to keep these guys away. Double kill for that Spirit Breaker. MSS on the Spirit Breaker. Dezen, once again, he's going to die in the same spot he died before. This is like the worst possible way to go out, and he'll be going down around the corner. Unstoppable for Barney on that Bohnana. And these guys are playing really well as far as their aggression goes. Like I said before, these guys really like to play like just gank heavy type style. And they have the Spirit Breaker, they have the Dazzle, who surprisingly is really good at ganking. Who thought? It makes sense because he can throw his poison touch on somebody and they'll get stunned. But I mean, just so much that he can actually do just to make their life as miserable as possible. Let me go turn my open mic on. There we go. Open mic is finally on. If you guys are watching DotA TV, I apologize for the first. What is it, 20 minutes or so. I did not have my open mic turned on, so you guys can hear my beautiful voice. But I am here casting, sorry about that. Medallion occurs up on Dazzle so he can do all that negative armor work. Man. Will we be seeing a carry Dazzle is a big question. He does have a lot of farm, relatively speaking, relative to his usual role of a support who doesn't get any farm at all. As far as net worth goes, I'm pretty sure he's up there. Yes, he is up there. He's the third one. And we got disruption used by WTF around the corner. Beautiful arrow from Bohnana. Oh my gosh, she's so good with his arrows. Bohnana getting stunned out by Spirit Breaker. He goes down. No chance for him to get out. Chain stuns too OP. Puck trying to do a little bit of damage around the corner. Silencer throws his ulti out, just trying to make sure they can disengage the fight. And Darkseer looks like he's going to be trying to go for the kill on top of Dark Falco. Dark Falco throws up the shallow grave with beautiful, perfect timing, and he'll be able to make it out alive. Meanwhile, Alchemist might be going down around the corner. Dazzle heals himself around, or heals everybody, doing a little bit of nuke damage to everybody else as well. There's a last word thrown on top of Puck. Puck not going to be able to finish off Dazzle just yet. Dazzle heals himself. Will he be able to kill the Puck? He needs a few more attacks. One more attack. No, 2 more attacks on him. Puck goes out illusion on him, and she finally goes down. She actually almost killed the Dazzle, but it wasn't enough. Meanwhile, we got MSS on that Spirit Breaker. Why are these guys still fighting? Holy crap, Aya is back alive once again. This will be the 3rd time she fights. Ice Path coming out from Dezen, and this will be the, oh man, these guys are still fighting. Still in for the long haul. Aya will be going down. No, she will not be going down. Not enough damage. Almost going down though. She gets a stun on top of MSS, and MSS will be fine. Meanwhile, we got Estek on that Puck, who died earlier, is back alive again. Fun is coming around the corner. These guys want more. There's a Curse of Silence thrown on top of Aya. Aya needs to go and throw out that Wave of Terror, get rid of that, and scout out everything around the corner. Now the fight will finally be disengaging. These guys are really, really scrappy. I just gotta say that much. Bohnana North America definitely want to win these fights, but they can't. They need Alchemist to get a lot more farm. They do have a lot of team fight in the form of Darkseer and Jakiro, but it's not really enough when you have no damage to follow it up. Meanwhile, we got Dazzle being as aggressive as he wants to be because he has Shallow Grave, so he can do whatever he wants. Puck taking a lot of damage. Will she be going out? She should be going after that poison. There we go. She does go down. Dazzle able to pick up the kill on top of that. Meanwhile, Fun will be going down around the tower. Finally, a little consolation for these guys. They got one of the supports down. And they might actually be able to get the other support. But no, Vince Spirit does go down to the Bohnana, Star Call OP, or Starfall, Starstorm, whatever they call it, it's OP. Sounds for ulti, how much time is it for that? 30 seconds for that, so they can be even more aggressive once that comes back up. Meanwhile, Jan doing the smart thing, pushing a lane, helping his team get at least something, because there's only been 1 tower going down. Oh my god, Spirit Breaker charging down bottom. Bohnana, he will be going out. Ulti coming off for Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker gets a kill. Easy kill is easy. Spirit Breaker going for either a Manta Style with Sanji Yasha, probably Sanji Yasha, and then transition to 2A Heaven's Halberd, and then a Manta Style afterwards. It's a really efficient thing to do, especially when you're getting so much from all this. Efficient in the sense that it gives Spirit Breaker the strength that he needs to actually do damage. Or he could say, screw that, I'm just gonna go for Manta Style. Either or, doesn't matter. Manta Style not as expensive. I'm sorry, sorry. Sanji Yasu's gonna delay his Manta Style by 2,050 gold. Meanwhile, we got the fight happening on the backside. We got Spirit Breaker charging. He gets stunned on top of somebody. Silencer throws his ulti. Nobody can actually do anything. I don't know what's going on, but I see Jakiro about to be going out. He will be going out on the corner. Dazzle got his ulti off and caught everybody. Alchemist stun will be following on top of Barney. Barney will be going down to the acid spray. So he's going to be taking damage slowly. He does a very slow and painful death. Bohnana trying to run away on the Alchemist. He can't really do anything. He's getting silenced. He's getting negative earn charge, and he can't do anything. He's disabled. Will he be able to make it out alive? He will be able to make it out alive. He has his ulti up as well. He can actually go ahead and pop that. Yeah, he will go ahead and pop that. His stun is charging up. Will he be able to throw on top of Silencer and go for the kill is a big question. I don't think so. He doesn't have enough damage to follow up. He's trying to get a stun. He gets a stun on top of Shallow Demon. WTF, so I want to go get hit by that. Meanwhile, MSS is going to be coming in. Beautiful vacuum from Darkseer, keeping his ally alive. Actually, no, Alchemist still dead. Holy crap. I don't know what just happened. Spirit Breaker buys back instantly. And we got WTF. He's trying to run away. He's running so slow. He has no boots. Actually, no, he does have boots, but it wasn't enough. Silencer trying to finish off the Darkseer. Darkseer trying to finish off the Silencer. There goes Silencer going down. These guys on the wrong side of the towers. And the fact that the fact that Incapable standins are diving this far into Radiant territory and still getting kills like that just shows you just showing you how well they can play, or how well they're playing. You know, we got a beautiful swat coming up from Vince Spirit. She's finally level 6. They get a free kill on top of that Dazzle. And Spirit Breaker, he'll be able to get a kill in return on top of that Jakiro. Definitely worthwhile kill. Oh man, Vince Spirit's stun does still hit the Spirit Breaker, but he won't be going down. Disruption almost able to save his life. You know, Darkseer throws out a vacuum, throws out a wall. There's a Puck Illusionary Orb as well. I'm sorry, Puck Dream Coil as well. Beautiful stuff coming out on the corner. Curse of Silence thrown on top of everybody. Nobody has mana to cast anything except for Darkseer. He can cast an Iron Shell, but he already got rid of it. Puck is on the run. Estik, will you be able to make it alive? He probably will. Silencer's ulti is on cooldown, so Fun needs to be really, really careful. Yeah, he's surrounded by the entire team. There's no way he's going to make it out of this. Estik, he'll probably still be going down, though. He does go down to Bohnana of all people, and Bohnana does still have leap. She'll leap into the high ground in the trees, and she'll be able to make it alive. Acid Spray can come out from that Alchemist, but it won't be enough. Vince Spirit does throw out her wave, or Howl of Terror, but it does go in the wrong direction. Bohnana cancels her TP, try to throw an arrow. Arrow does miss. Dark Falco will not be able to catch any kills, and now Bohnana will have to wait for another leap to come out. Ice Path coming up from Jakiro, just making sure that Dazzle can't really follow up, and Dark Falco on that Dazzle, he's still going to continue to follow. He wants to go for a kill. He says, hey bro, I'm Dazzle, I can go for a kill. Look at all the damage coming up from him. Dark Falco, he will be finally getting turned on. Ulti coming up from Bohnana, And Shallow Grave being thrown on top of Dark Falco, very well timed. He should be able to make out of this alive. Actually, no, he's going to turn on Man Fight. I'm not too sure why he decided to heal. Alright, never mind. I do understand. Iron Shell's coming up for Darkseer, so Dazzle will not have been able to run away. Meanwhile, Spearbreaker is charging Bohan, and Bohan, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Bohan's walking to Fountain, so he should be safe. Spearbreaker will cancel the charge after all is said and done. And speaking of after all is said and done, I want to see who has the goal lead. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been all over the place. Incapable standins can't necessarily sustain as much all the aggression that they have, mainly because they can't keep themselves healthy enough to keep fighting. One of the benefits of Bohan America fighting in their territory, like fighting close to the towers, is that a team fight can break out, and despite the fact that incapable standins are still staying as healthy, as tanky as they are, and can pretty much just walk up into a fight and oh, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. There we go. Continuously fight or win on the fight. Someone's trying to say. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Hold that thought. We got Puck in a lot of trouble. She's taking a curse down. She's going to be taking a disable as well. She throws out a phase shift. She'll be able to dodge a little bit of damage from everybody else. Meanwhile, we got Puck turning around, throwing out the illusionary orb. Throwing out the illusionary orb. Now we get the kill on top of Fun. Fun does still have the Shallow Grave on top of him. Meanwhile, Spearbreaker throws the ulti on top of somebody. I didn't see who it was. Alchemist goes down. Spearbreaker will be going toe to toe with this Jakiro. Jakiro says, walk on my macro pyre. I dare you, bro. And he does decide to walk into it. Meanwhile, Aya, will you be going down? Yes, one more attack is all she needs. She gets it. STK is the only one left on the side of the Radiant. Besides the Darkseer, but Darkseer is out. Actually, hold on, Puck. Whoa. Puck with them jukes. Puck has a blink dagger. Who'd have thought? Spearbreaker charging that Puck. Puck needs to go ahead and phase shift. Spearbreaker decided to negative earn charge instead of charge the darkness. And Puck she will be able to pick up that region, but she won't be able to use it yet. She goes down, has it bottled up, denied it to Spearbreaker at least. And Spearbreaker is going for a solid Yasha like I called before. Meanwhile, Darkseer is still chasing, not too sure what he's thinking, but if Spearbreaker does decide to charge, he's in a lot of trouble. Darkseer gonna go ahead, man. Gets Spearbreaker on top of the hill, throws out the wall of replica as well. Spearbreaker able to dodge a little bit of damage from that, or out of that. And will Darkseer be going down is a big question. He does have another surge in a few seconds. Pop himself a mechanism. He also has bottle charge as well. Surge is up. And Spearbreaker charging that Darkseer. Darkseer, he decides to turn and fight. There's a Bohnana ult to use, so nobody knows that Spearbreaker's charging. Spearbreaker gets a hit on top of Darkseer. Spearbreaker, he has his ulti up in 7 seconds, so he'll be able to turn around and go for a quick man fight on top of this Spearbreaker, Vinzel Spirit, but no, not enough. It wasn't off cooldown fast enough. Aya, on that Vinzel Spirit, she's getting slowed up. She will be getting stunned soon. She does go down too. The Silencer, who's just manning up, trying to go for a man fight against his Alchemist. He's going to throw his last word on top of the Alchemist. And, wow, okay, Alchemist's gonna be stunning himself around the corner. Nope, he gets a stun off, and Dazzle does get hit with it. Dazzle trying to cast himself another spell. Healed himself up a little bit, but it won't be enough. He breaks the tether, just barely breaks the tether. And so ends all the aggression coming out from Incapable standins. And like I was saying before, Incapable standins, as beefy as they are as far as survivability goes, between a Dazzle who has a constant heals, between a Bohnana who can just be evasive as crap, and between the Spearbreaker who just has a lot of HP, despite all the sustainability, or all their, upfront tankiness, I guess you want to put it that way, or upfront survivability, let's put it that way, upfront survivability in these team fights, they're still not going to have that as much of an advantage as they want, because they keep fighting under the Radiant's towers. They keep fighting in Radiant's territory, under Radiant's terms, which can turn quite badly for them, because really, if you just look at it, they're actually losing a lot of kills that they don't need to have. Dazzle has 7 deaths, Shadow Demon has himself 5 deaths, Silencer has 7 deaths, Spearbreaker has 4 deaths. I mean, just the deaths are adding up. And really what they're relying on, what Incapable standins on the dire side are relying on, is they're relying on getting these kills, getting these ganks off without losing that much. And they're actually losing more than they probably want to lose. Like for over the course, like maybe they get 10 kills, they lose 3. So not 3. They lose 6. And Spearbreaker able to get a charge, able to get a free kill on top of Alchemist. TP's out. There's these guys rotating around the side. Puck not gonna be able to throw her ulti. 1 more second is all she needed. And Jakiro could have thrown an ice path as well, but that'll take some sick reaction time. And he definitely didn't have it. Spearbreaker did very smartly charge mid, or TP mid, as opposed to TPing back to base. Silencer ulti getting thrown out. This fight will be happening around mid. Spearbreaker charging in and says, I'm going full man mode, I'm going full retard. Throws out a Dust of Appearance. Oh no, Dust of Appearance thrown out by the Radiant side. Trying to see who else is around the corner. Jakiro throwing his Macro Fire Ice Path. Catches Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker taking a lot of damage. He gets swapped out by the Vinzel Spirit. Vinzel Spirit, beautiful stuff coming out from her. And there's a Spearbreaker going down. Jakiro, he will be going down. He does finally go down to the Silencer. I think he went down to the Silencer's curse. The Silencer's still in 10 intelligence, by the way. 12 intelligence now, right now. And yeah, so ends the fight. Finally, a team fight happens, not under a Radiant tower, and that's really what resulted in the dire or unstable or incapable stand-ins, not really losing all that much. And actually going to go for Roshan. Cool. Free Roshan kill. Free Roshan. Who doesn't want a free Roshan? Medallion of Courage does help Roshan go down a lot faster. By the way, -6 armor does translate into a lot of extra damage. Roshan does go down. Spirit Breaker picks up the Aegis, so now he can charge in full man mode. He can go full retard and kill everything. He's actually going to be going for a BKB. A really good transition, or a really good item to go into, especially when you have a Vengeful Spirit stun, you have an Alchemist stun, you have a Takiro stun, you have a Puck's Dream Coil, you have Darkseer Vacuum and Wall. It's a lot of things that you can just flat out get rid of, or not worry about, just by going for the BKB. So the question is, will they decide to back away a little bit and then go for the kills after Spirit Breaker has a BKB, or are they going to go ahead and go for it now? Spirit Breaker can go for kill on top of Alchemist, but there's a lot of support behind him in the form of almost everybody on his team except for Darkseer, right next to the tower behind him. So he's pretty safe. He's relatively safe. Meanwhile, we got pings getting thrown around the corner and saying, hey, there's a ward over here by the Radiant side. We need to kill that as fast as possible. Sentry Ward plays mid, so it's a Sentry Ward on Sentry Ward action. I don't know if the Sentry Ward's in range. There we go. We got swap coming out from Aya, who is level 13, so that means she has level 2 swap. Gives her that very, very, very much needed extra range coming out from her swap. She actually has a Shadow Blade too, so she can actually walk in invisible, all invisible like, get a swap on top of somebody without them expecting it, and then her team would just instantly be there to kill him. As far as the rest of the items go, we see Darkseer has himself a mechanism, Shadow Blade up on Invisible Spirit like I called before. What else is there? There's a Blink Dagger from Puck. I didn't realize she had it until she used it last time with them jukes. Spirit Breaker has a Sanjian, so like I said, very subpar item. It's a very subpar item, but it does really help out. Vengeful Spirit goes out to dust, but apparently she did see somebody, a little bit something suspicious, and she's able to scout out everybody. Now these guys are in full retreat. I think they gave away a little bit too much on the dire side. Sorry, they lost the element surprise. Meanwhile, Spirit Breaker gets his ulti off on top of Darkseer. Darkseer does go down on the corner. We got the fight happening around the rest of the fight. I mean, it's just pretty much a slaughter. The Dire are fully healthy. They just killed everybody on the side of the Radiant that was left. And Puck will be going down. Puck will be going down. Mirana ulti does run out. And all that was under the course of one Mirana ulti. Are you kidding me? Wow. What was the last? Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, never mind. Last 15 seconds. So all that happened in 15 seconds, guys. All of that happened in 15 seconds. Manta Style is up on Mirana already, and it's pretty obvious that Incapable standins, despite the fact that they keep fighting under the Radiant's terms, they're still dominating these team fights. They are still ahead in the kill counter, which is what you want to see when you're trying to play gank heavy type style. Look at the Spirit Breaker and Mirana with the arrows from the middle of nowhere, and a Shadow Demon with this disruption soul catcher. So in that aspect, things are still going their way. It's really, like I said, it's always refreshing to see new stuff, or stuff that you haven't seen in a while, like Dazzle mid. I haven't seen that since I first started playing Dota, and even when I first started playing Dota, I didn't understand what was going on, so I couldn't say anything intelligent about that anyway. Outside of the fact that he killed me a lot. I mean, probably because I didn't know what I was doing. I was being too aggressive. So it's really refreshing to see new things like a pure gank strategy, which is exactly what Incapable standins on the dire side are going for. As far as Bohnana North America, they're playing a relatively standard type of style, which is basically 40 minutes, or wait 40 minutes and have a carry do a whole bunch of damage late game. And it's slowly getting to that point to where Alchemist can actually do stuff. Or he did very smartly adjust his build to get ready for all the incoming damage coming to him with a Blade Mail. But pretty soon Spirit Breaker is going to have his BKB up. And also Silencer looks like he's going for Aghanim Scepter, so that's going to be pretty sexy stuff to see. Hopefully we do see this game go to the full duration so we can actually see that Aghanim Scepter affect these team fights. If you guys do not know, Aghanim Scepter on Silencer, what it does is it basically puts a... Actually, no, I can bring it up. Hold on. There we go. This skill works on invisible... Hold on, sorry. Upgraded by Aghanim Scepter, this skill works on invisible and magic immune units, but gaining magic immune... Okay, whatever. Anywho. So, when he has Aghanim Scepter, what it does is it applies 1 point of Curse and Silence, or whatever level of Curse and Silence is on Silencer right now, onto everybody on the map. So Curse and Silence is now at level 4, so it's going to apply that to everybody. They're going to be losing mana and taking damage as well. And on top of that, they can't actually cast a spell because his ulti at level 7, or actually right now, or with the Scepter at level 2, is going to last 6 seconds. So that's a full duration. They're going to eat all of that silence unless they pop a BKB. Meanwhile, top tower is going to be getting sieged by the Dire. The Dire are ready to push and ready to fight. But sorry, the Dire are ready to push, but the Radiant are ready to fight as well. Puck doing a little bit of burst damage around the corner. She is actually out of mana. She needs some more regen. Tornado Stick is what you would prefer to see up on top of her, but she doesn't have any way to actually go for that. Spirit Breaker build an Aghanim Scepter, that is huge. That pretty much means he can ulti every 20 seconds. That's a giant AoE stun essentially. He's gonna go ahead and charge on top of that Darkseer. Darkseer does get hit with a stun, and he goes down. Alchemist comes in, probably not the best place for him to actually come into, but he does come in indeed. And we got stun coming up from Alchemist. Alchemist trying to go for the kill on top of somebody. He's getting slowed up. He's getting slowed by the ulti coming up Shadow Demon. He's going to be running away. He doesn't want to be in the war anymore. He's eating all the damage to the war. He goes down finally. Meanwhile, Visual Spirit says, hey bro, I'm a man. I'm going to go full retard and kill all y'all people. Spirit Breaker does go down, but he has Aghanim Scepter, so he doesn't really care. AoE stun does get used. Darkseer going to stand here, wait for Spirit Breaker to come back alive. Spirit Breaker doesn't have his Ag. Or, no, he doesn't have no Ags. Okay. He doesn't have his BKB, but he's on the Ag, that's why. Bohnana stun does hit on top of Alchemist's head, and meanwhile we got Dazzle caught inside of the ice patch. Pops himself a Shallow Grave. TP coming in from Shadow Demon. Oh, I think Shadow Demon's trying to TP, I'm not too sure. Puck does follow the Bohnana. I'm not too sure if she actually meant to follow, but she does find the Bohnana in the right spot. And Spirit Breaker is going to go ahead and kill this tower. Will Darkseer be able to defend? Darkseer will be able to defend. And the game is paused. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what that pause is about. But meanwhile, we got Bohnana on the run. So, okay, that was a misclick. Hopefully that was actually a misclick. Meanwhile, Puck able to dodge a little bit of damage just by going face shift. She leaves the Darkseer to die on his own devices. Spirit Breaker will be here. He has ulti another 10 seconds. Puck trying to run away desperately. Spirit Breaker will be charging. He's gonna be able to make it across the hill. She dodges the damage. Very cool stuff indeed. Spirit Breaker 3 seconds before his ult. It won't be fast enough. Yes, it will be fast enough, and he gets a bash. Lucky bash, and Puck goes down. Spirit Breaker ulti, like AoE bash, hitting all those creeps, and just to give you guys a nice little picture of how far his AoE bash does actually go through. Hold on, I can't find any. Oh, it won't tell me. His AoE bash is, what is it, 300? No, 7. Wow, 700 range. Are you kidding me? Really? 700 range? That's ridiculous. Oh no. Sorry, his range. The range on his ulti is 700, but his bash actually goes to 250. Okay, I was about to say. That's a ridiculous amount of space to have a bash on. Anyway, Spirit Breaker's stuck. As you guys see, some technical difficulties. Gem with True Sight perches up on top of Shadow Demon just to make sure they can spot out the Vincent Spirit, because she does have a Shadow Blade like a couple before, and she's actually going to be going carry style Vincent Spirit from now on out. I mean, at this point, they do have to try to start doing some bold things, but I really do hate seeing a carry Vincent Spirit, I must say that much. I much prefer to see a survivable, or a Vincent Spirit who plays more utilitarian. But she's going to be going for a Yasha. Trying to see if she can pull her team out of this rut, because Alchemist, he's been getting shut down pretty darn hard. He's been pretty much forced to go into the teams with air quote tank, because I really do hate that word for Dota at least. Meanwhile, Bohnana's building herself working on a data list. She does have that Demon Edge first. She could she could go for MKB if she really wants to, but data list would be really nice as well. Silencer, he's getting closer and closer to the Aghanim Scepter. He hasn't really moved much because he has died a few times. And we will be seeing T5 happen around the corner. Silencer ulti is will fall. Darkseer will be going down. He's getting caught up by everybody. A lot of damage getting done in the circle. This Spirit will be able to run him out because he has a Shadow Blade. Gem True Sight on that Shadow Demon, not able to show him just yet. And Vincent Spirit does have her attack disabled. Jakiro getting charged on by Spirit Breaker. Beautiful ice path coming out from him. The best ice path of his life, but he's still. Oh no, Vincent Spirit swapped, but it won't be enough. Bohnana is able to finish him off. Ulti coming out from Spirit Breaker on top of Vincent Spirit. Vincent Spirit is visible. That Gem True Sight is on Shadow Demon. That's pretty much the end of all the fight. Shadow Demon does drop the Gem True Sight. Dazzle will you be going down to be question. They do quickly drop the bracer, pick up the Gem True Sight. Jakiro trying to see if he can get a kill on top of his Dazzle. Dazzle might be going down here soon. He goes out the Poison Touch on top of Jakiro. I don't think it'll be enough damage. Yes, Puck will be able to finish off. Spirit Breaker still ulting around the corner. Spirit Breaker bashing everybody around the corner. Gets a charge on top of Jakiro. Dazzle will be going down. And wow, this is ridiculous. I think Spirit Breaker had enough time to ulti like 3 times in that entire fight. And he's still pretty healthy because he has that Earn Shadows, which is passively giving him a whole bunch of stuff. And we got a bracer dropped on the ground. Somebody pick up my bracer, please. Spirit Breaker ulti getting thrown on top of some creeps just to kill them all and do a lot of damage and a giant AoE. Why not? I mean, it has a 20-second cooldown. It's pretty much a lightning strike array. But you have to move to it. Meanwhile, Alchemist throwing out his stun. It will be cast on top of Silencer. Silencer will be fine though. Fun on that Silencer. He'll be good. Meanwhile, Bohnana on the Alchemist. He's really struggling for farm. I really don't see I really don't see a silver lining. Actually, no, I do see a silver lining. One of the silver linings for the Radiant is the fact that they still have at the end of the day, they still have a Darkseer Jakiro on the puck, which can control a team fight pretty heavily, which is what's making the dire or incapable stand-ins, which is what making their tower siege, tier 3 siege, not as successful as they wanted to be. Because really, what they're all about is just pretty much just charging with Spirit Breaker in, and then have a Dazzle follow up and a Silencer ulti follow up as well, just to initiate all the fights and just do a lot of damage. And actually on top of that, Bohnana ulti can bring everybody else closer while Spirit Breaker charges in and then Silencer ultis and boom, the fight breaks out. They kill everybody and then possibly go for a tower and such. But one of the biggest issues is that they don't really have somebody who's all that good at just killing flat out killing towers. Bohnana can get to that point where she's just auto attacking for that much damage, and so can Spirit Breaker and Silencer, but it's not as effective as a Leshrac with Edict, or sorry, actually look at the people on the team. It's not as effective as a well, Darkseer kinda. With his Iron Shell killing the creeps. And we got Darkseer coming around the corner. Actually, he's going to go ahead and throw it to vacuum, throw it to the wall. We got the Bohnana ulti getting used as well. Nobody has a detection, I'm not too sure. Spirit Breaker ulti get to fly on top of Alchemist. Alchemist pops his Blade Mail. A lot of damage getting done to Bohnana, despite the fact that she's doing quite a bit of damage to Alchemist. Alchemist will finally be going, or he should be finally going now. Spirit Breaker might be going down as well. Nobody has a sheep stage. Good Spirit swaps that Spirit Breaker right back into the fire. She does go down around the corner. And Dazzle heals himself. Puck. What's Puck going to be doing? Puck will be TPing out. Nobody. Oh man, the poison. The poison didn't go in the right direction. Puck did TP to the high ground. And she's gone. Puck and Jakiro, the only survivors. I think Jakiro's... I really don't know how Jakiro survived. Or did he buy back? He might have respawned. I mean, he probably didn't stay dead all that long. As far as the buyback status, I mean, it's not... Yeah, he did buy back recently, but probably not just now. You do see the buyback stats. Nobody's really used buyback. As far as hero levels go, though, that's probably one of the bigger things to look at. Spirit Breaker, he's almost level 25. Bohnana, she's closer to level 25 than pretty much everybody else on the side of the Radiant side. Puck is the highest level, followed by Darkseer, Alchemist, Vincent Spirit, and then Jakiro on the side of Bohnana in North America. But these guys are definitely putting up a fight. They don't want to give this up too easy, because this is like I said, this is a best of 3. And from the past SECSs, what I have seen is that if you lost the first one, you're probably going to lose the second one too. So these guys are still clinging on for dear life. They don't want to lose anything. Bohnana killing more Antics is going to go ahead and TP down bottom, push that wave as well. Her illusion should be able to kill at least the big one. Nope, not even the big one. There we go. I was about to say at least a small one. But she was focusing the big one instead, and she gets gold, 82 gold. That's all she needs. That's all she cares about. Alchemist, what items will you go for? Honestly, we've really reached the point to where an Alchemist needs to get himself a he needs to get himself a rapier just to kill everything in 2 hits, and then casually walk away while laughing out loud. Spirit Breaker, he has an Aghanim Scepter. He hasn't started transitioning to a Sanjin Yasha, or sorry, into a Heaven's Halberd, and then into a Mantis style. But he does have an AC, so he just flat out bought that AC. Wow. Okay. He won't have gold for buyback, which is a big thing to point out, but he does have Aegis as well. So I mean, it's kind of one of those two-way things. If he does charge in a bad spot and then goes down twice before the rest of his team is there to follow up, then his team might be in quite a bit of trouble. They might lose at least 2 towers. I'm sorry. Yeah, at least 2 towers. They'll lose at least 2 towers if they do lose another team fight. Because like I said, Darkseer, he can help out. He can help out with the pushes. He can kill creeps pretty fast. Vincent Spirit, she does provide that Vengeance aura, which does increase the damage of everything around it by a lot. Jakiro does have that does have the liquefier. It's only level 1 point inside of it, so it's not a lot. But it does slow the tower damage by a little bit. But he can push waves back as well. And we got the whole entire dice right here. Puck with the beautiful silence on top of everybody. Spirit Breaker will be charging on Puck, and Puck will be going out first. Silence ulti to fall as well. These guys need to go ahead and disengage the fight. Actually, Alchemist will be hurting himself, or get a stun on top of himself. But it does get a nice AoE on top of everybody. Dark Falco, will he be going out? No, he will not be going on. Disruptor, not Disruptor. Bohnana able to finish off the Alchemist. Plus, what happened to AP, bro? Meanwhile, we got a Macro Pie thrown out by Jakiro, but that doesn't matter. These guys won't pass that point. Radiant Structures are fortified. GG getting thrown out by Puck.
Middle barracks are under attack.
And they're going to go ahead and tap out and hold the end of the game. So GG's thrown out. That's the end of the game. Oh man, that was crazy. That was some crazy stuff right there. Anyway, alright, my name's CulBlu. As brought you guys this game. This was match number 1 of the best 3 finals. This game does go to the dire side, which is Incapable Stand-ins, if I'm not mistaken. And just to prove it to you guys, because I keep saying Incapable Stand-ins, but we keep seeing something else. So let me go really fast bring up the brackets, because I have to hurry up and go bring up the other thing. We were playing over here, Incapable Stand-ins right there versus Bohnana North America. Incapable Stand-ins did take the first one, so let's go ahead and jump into our second one. So that's it for this game. I'll see you guys whenever.